veggies here. We'll move this out of the way. What do you need first over there?
There you go. Are you going to keep this or just? All right.
There we go.
I need that cutting board. If you...
Oh, you need it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
Well,
that's all right.
Behind here.
There you go. Many hands in the kitchen make
There we
light
go.
work.
There we go.
It's a good thing. You need your fire on, or are you good?
Together.
We're oven roasting.
All right.
Okay.
So
Sorry. There we go.
we're just going to get a
We're
bowl for our
completing the
vegetables.
entree, Ty, right?
We are.
Let's get the,
We're
yes,
completing the entree.
So what we're going to do is we're going to cut up our vegetables now.
Got it.
And we're just going to put it in a bowl once it's all done so that we can. We have some fresh portobello mushrooms. And the great thing about this dish is you can use any vegetable that's in season. So if it's asparagus, if it's zucchini, or if it's squash, whatever you like, you just, whatever's in season, you can use it. And you can just roast it on up, and it's a tasty dish that goes so well with it.
You're still snacking.
Okay, guys, we are
Talking. We're kind of eating.
we'll work. All right, we'll work. Here. All right, so Jan, what we're going to do, this is a parsnip, and Jan is going to grate the parsnip for us.
Delicious.
That's all right. We'll do all the work.
Yes.
Working.
Good.
That's what happens when you're the youngest. You know, you have to do all the work.
I tell you, I take orders.
The older ones get to enjoy.
I take orders.
It's great. But this is Brussels sprout, and what you do is you just peel it and trim it on the edge, and you can use it whole if you'd like and throw it in there, or you can just cut them in half.
Nice.
Now, you know, Brussels sprouts is part of the cabbage family.
Right,
It's a
but you
cruciferous
know that
vegetable.
most people are not, it's not their favorite vegetable.
Right. Yeah,
Ty. So
but
how do we make this so tasty, appealing?
This
yes.
is one way to sneak it in the vegetables for your children. They won't
That's
even know it's
perfect.
there.
That's
I mean, you can just sneak it right on in, cut it in half, they cut it, quarter it. They won't even know. They'll say, hey, a mini cabbage, Mom? What's going on? You forgot to grow the cabbage. Where's the rest of it?
You can smell it.
Oh, you go right on, and it's nice and then we get the
Some mushrooms.
we have some mushrooms.
What else do you need here, Ty?
And then we need what we do with the baby carrots. You can use whole carrots, and you can cut them in circles if you want. We're going to use baby carrots today. We're
Perfect.
gonna throw them in there.
Nice. So you kind of want your vegetables kind of larger size, chunked. We're not doing
Right.
real
No, just chunked, quarter your, or you can have your mushrooms.
Quartered or half.
Quarter or half, okay? And you want color. You know, I like to cook with color, like the rainbow.
I always say
rainbow.
eat like
We
the
should
rainbow.
eat the rainbow.
That's right.
Now, you know our peppers, our red peppers, bell peppers, high in vitamin C.
Yes.
Very good for you.
I think red's my favorite. I
Yeah.
like the red ones.
Yeah,
The
I
flavor's
do too.
better than
Yes.
the green or
Love
the
the
others.
red
I like
ones.
the red.
Love the red ones. Use the other ones mostly for color, but you just cube it however you want it.
Nice.
And we're going to cube the parsnip
Okay.
after.
Nice.
Good.
Looks
There
good.
we go.
Now, would you want to marinate these as well? Or
You
no?
can marinate them, but you know, this little sauce is so quick and easy. It just soaks right into the vegetables.
Okay, so it goes quick.
So it goes quick
Yeah.
right into there, and then you can get your onion, cebolla,
Okay, wow.
red onion, cebolla there.
Nice.
But you just kind of cube that
Yeah.
and just put it on in there.
Oh boy, it looks delicious.
It does,
Ty.
doesn't
And
it?
it just comes,
Yeah.
look at the colors.
Colors.
Yeah.
Look at how pretty that is. I don't know
Beautiful.
if they can get it, but
Yeah, they got it.
nice and colorful. All right, and then we're going to get the parsnip
All
in
right,
there.
let's
Have
do
it
that
as
and we'll
well.
add our seasonings here.
All right.
And then we'll go to our next one.
Okay.
All right, so while the seasonings of the oil, and we have the salt and the rosemary.
Okay. Do you want to
We're
mix
gonna put
them in
that.
something?
We're going to put it in the bowl.
Okay. A big bowl. Is this bowl good? Is that too
That
big?
bowl is good. That bowl is good.
Alrighty.
All right,
Oh, you can
so
pour it
just
in
quarter.
straight. You're fine with that, Kimberly. No problem.
Oh, okay.
All right, there we go. So we just put some oil in. There we go.
Okay. We got our rosemary.
Our
All of it?
rosemary.
Am I supposed to dump all of it? Now that I just did?
No, you actually weren't. But that's okay.
Well, we can pull some out.
We just have another bowl here. We'll just
Okay.
do it.
Sorry.
Pull some out of there, and then we
some
can
out,
just
yeah.
correct it. That's fine. That's fine.
There
So
we
right
go.
now, Ty, we're
We have
mixing our
fresh
seasonings.
thyme. We have fresh herbs. Any herb you like. You can use chives. You can use basil. You can use thyme. You can use rosemary. Any type of herb you like, you can just throw it on in there, and your vegetables will just love it. They'll love you for it.
And then we just add our olive
You
oil.
add your olive oil. It's usually about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and then we'll just whisk that up.
Okay. The whisk again. We add
The
salt or not
whisk.
yet?
And then we're gonna add the salt.
Okay. So
And this is
normally,
sea salt.
go ahead. Sea salt, good. normally you would put the herbs in together, dry, and then add the oil?
Yes, you put the herbs in, and then you add your oil. Can I just have a little bit of oil here?
of course.
A little bit more oil. Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good, Kimberly.
That's
All right. All right. So now we're just gonna pour it over our veggies, and then I just need
Nice. You need something to stir it
this
with
right
over there?
here. And what we do is you can use your hands. I mean, you know,
Oh, yeah, get your kids
they're
in the kitchen.
washed.
That's
you know,
right.
you can put your hand in there, and you know, I just call it massaging the food.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
You know, you massage your food.
Oh, yes.
Get it nice and relaxed and
yes.
prepared so that it can do good to the body.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Absolutely. And what do we bake it at? What
And then we
temperature?
bake it, we preheat the oven to 425 once again because you want it at a nice crisp
Right,
temperature.
correct.
And then we spray our pan. So let's get the pan, and then what we'll do is we'll just
We're good.
put it on our pan.
I want to go to the next one.
Okay,
We'll
then
just
that's good.
pretend.
All right, so
put it
we'll
on the
take
pan. You
this,
bake it
and you
425
bake it
for how long?
425. You turn it in between like around maybe 10 or 15 minutes. You kind of get your spatula and you flip it over or you shake it up a little bit, put it back in there until it's nice and crisp. And you have your roasted veggies.
And you can see
then
have
there.
it
It looks
right
like
there.
that.
The final
Beautiful.
results. Oh, boy.
Wow.
Oh,
That
nice.
is not only beautiful, but it tastes
good.
That's good. That's good. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
That's right. Let's go to our next recipe. And Jan, you want to read that recipe for us here?
Sure. Baked rosemary pita chips, 4 whole wheat pita bread pockets, 3 tablespoons olive oil, half a teaspoon dried rosemary, half a teaspoon of sea salt, 1/8 teaspoon dried basil. Okay, and for the homemade tuna, you will need 1 cup chickpeas, 1 celery stalk, 2 tablespoon matchstick carrots, 1 teaspoon onion powder, half a teaspoon of sea salt, 1 teaspoon freshly squeezed lemon juice, 2 tablespoons fresh cilantro, 3 tablespoons soya mayonnaise, 1/4 cup chopped red peppers.
Okay, I'm ready to eat.
Sound
Are you ready to eat, Kimberly?
Oh, boy,
We're ready to eat.
Oh,
Yes, we
yeah.
are.
That's right. And Taisha, we are ready to start.
All right, all
let's
right.
get going.
We are ready to work. We are ready to work.
Okay.
All right, we're good for something, Jen.
That's
not
right,
just,
I
you know.
know.
You know what?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. So we're gonna start with our pita. You can get any type of pita, whole wheat pitas, I would suggest the best. And you just cut your pita in half, and you just make pita wedges.
Perfect.
Right into little triangles there.
So we're making our own homemade
We're making
pita
our
bread.
own homemade pita
Nice.
chips. Listen,
Yes.
I love pita chips, and I got tired of spending $3.59 for like an 8-ounce bag. Sorry. So I said, well, you know what? Can we make these? I mean, and it's simple. It's so easy. You preheat your oven 425, and you preheat your oven to 400, and you spray your pan, and you cut your pita chips in wedges just like that, triangle. Okay. And then what you do is you take your oil, your olive oil.
Okay. So in this case, we put the oil first and then add the seasonings to it?
You can put the oil and then add the seasonings. Either way. And you add your rosemary, you add your basil,
Whiskey?
and you add your salt. So Jan,
this coming
Jan,
here.
the whisk. We're gonna skip over Jill, and we're gonna do our job. It's not your turn yet to taste. Okay. And the great thing about this recipe, it's versatile. For those who like it a little spicy, you can add a little chili in there, like maybe 1/8 teaspoon, and you could maybe like 1/8 of cayenne pepper to add a little bite to it, or you can add garlic powder.
We're
So
kicking
you
it
have,
up.
we just give it a little kick, kick it up a notch, you know.
Okay.
All right.
And then you take it and you pour it.
Yeah. Praise the Lord.
I'm done. Okay, so now we're gonna pour this over
Pouring this over the pita chips.
Nice.
our pita chips.
The
And you just
cut
kinda-
pita pockets. They're not
Cut.
chips yet, huh?
They're not chips yet, it's the pita pockets.
Yeah.
And you gently just kind of mix it in. And you want to
That
use your
word, massage.
your
Massage, yes,
massage.
I like
I
that
believe
word.
in
I like that
massage.
word, massage.
Listen, if
get all of
you're
it.
nice to your food, it will be nice to you. Okay?
in
All
there.
right.
Taya's so passionate.
So here we go. I'm very passionate about food.
Yeah.
And I do love to eat as well. But I love to cook.
And then we spray our pan?
And then we spray our
Okay.
pan.
Okay.
Once we spray our pan,
Job.
we throw these bad boys on the pan, Now, this is quick because it takes 7 minutes to cook.
Oh, and what temperature?
7 minutes. You put your oven at 400,
Okay.
and you want to keep an eye on your oven. This is not something you throw in and say, all right, I'm about to walk away and mow the lawn or something. You know? You want to keep your eye on the oven, and because sometimes, depending on your oven, it can cook in 6 minutes, you know? So
Right.
just kind of
Got
play
it.
with it. So now,
Stand by on guard,
stand
right?
by, stand by. You know, because
Nice.
once you take it out, you can't eat just one.
That's right.
So,
All right.
Ty, what do we have over here?
Well, now we have the ingredients for our tuna.
Oh, tuna.
Okay.
I noticed
So
that
wait, so
tuna.
you're telling me this is not the canned tuna that we find in the store?
No, this is your homemade tuna.
Tuna.
Well, basically, you know, the
Good.
chickpea is a great bean.
Oh, yeah.
And when you whiz it up or when you mix it with meals, it takes on like a fishy flavor. It gives it kind of like a fishy flavor. So what we're gonna do is we'll just open up our food processor and we'll throw in our chickpeas.
Now, folks, what's wonderful about what we have here is that this is the basic Garden of Eden diet that God prescribed for us in the beginning of time. And what's awesome is that with medical advancement, they have realized that the plant-based diet is the best thing for our body.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We've been engineered wonderfully and
Absolutely.
you know, divinely made, and God has an ultimate plan. And
Amen.
it's great that we can have wonderful recipes, or that there are recipes that we can use
That's
and
right.
enjoy.
Yes, yes. You're
So here we
absolutely
have
right.
nachos. We don't have tuna,
Right.
but we have tuna.
Tuna.
Okay.
So now we're gonna
That's right.
put our carrots in.
Yeah.
And there's a neat thing about
Yeah.
carrots. Jan, why don't you just tell us a little bit about it? If you can kind of zoom in on the carrots there.
Yeah, this is our
It kind of looks like the eye. The middle of the carrot, if you can kind of look in there.
Yes. We'll hold them here.
All right.
There we go.
And guess what? Carrots are good for the eyes.
Eyesight.
It's full of beta
Yes.
carotene for the body. And also, did you know that celeries are good for the bones?
No.
And if
I
you
didn't
look,
know
and
that.
we're going to throw celery in there as well, but if you look at this celery, doesn't it look like the bones? Like, I mean, there are two bones, and there's the radius and the ulna right here. That kind of looks like the bones.
But
and
wait,
the fingers.
Jill, why don't we use Jill's arm to really look at the...
We
These are
can't
the-
compare this to celery.
You will never look at
No,
your arm
the
the same
tendrils.
again.
These are the
That's
fingers.
right.
These are
There
the
you go.
fingers. See
Oh,
that?
yeah,
See, these
okay.
are the fingers.
I can feel 'em.
All right, so now we're going to just close
Okay.
we'll close this up, and then we'll get this whizzing. Where's the front of, okay, here we
We
are.
need the front.
All right, can't work without the,
Okay.
all right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to just give it a nice good spin. We're going to spin it till it's coarsely chopped.
Okay.
All right.
Oh boy.
The top of our,
And there goes the top.
yeah,
Can you put your hand? You good?
yes, you can just, one more spin and we're ready to go. All right, we're ready. Now we're going
Okay.
to take this bowl right here.
So we're not, it's just coarsely chopped is what it's doing, like
It's
a fine
coarsely
mince or
keeps that
something.
crunch. Yeah.
A fine mince, yeah.
Yeah, fine mince, and we're just going to take this bowl here,
Nice.
and we're going to, have some-
We're taking it out.
yep, taking it out because we're going to use this.
Oh, so you're putting everything in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice, okay.
All right, we're just going to recycle bowls here.
Yeah,
you take a
perfect.
picture?
I do that at home.
Yes, we do. And we'll open this up and pour it into our bowl.
Perfect.
I used to get it off.
Okay.
I know, that's always a problem. It's so many
Thank
pieces,
you.
trying to pull it
I
apart
know.
and figure that out. And I think the pita chips are done. Do you think the pita chips
Oh,
are done,
yes,
Kimberly?
yes.
I
Oh,
think the
yeah,
pita
let's,
chips are done.
I smell done pita
I'm
chips.
standing here for a minute.
All right. Kim and Jill.
Okay.
Oh, we got to try
Do
it.
what you do
Taste.
best.
Fabulous. Oh, look at that. Ready?
Can you hear that?
A nice
crunch?
crunch?
Good.
Okay,
right.
so now let's try it with the
The
tuna.
We need it with the tuna.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay,
Oh.
well, it's okay.
So you just kind of, you mix your onion powder,
Nice. Good
and you
flavor.
mix your,
This is good flavor.
okay, you just quickly mix your onion powder, your salt, your lemon, and then you take any type of veg, I use Vegenaise, but you can use mayonnaise or you can make your own. But any type of Vegenaise, just to kind of give it like that creamy texture.
Good.
And then you throw in your cilantro.
I like the cilantro.
Oh, that's
Gives
a
it
Spanish
that nice
flair.
kick, right?
Cilantro
loves
gives it the
cilantro.
kick.
Yes.
You gotta throw
Now,
that
does it
cilantro in
marinate
there.
or are we done? When
Oh
this
no,
is
it's done.
We're done?
Once
Oh, yeah.
it is
This bowl's
ready
for
to
me.
eat. You can have it, Jill.
Hey.
You surely worked hard enough to eat it. So
Oh, yeah. I've been
you,
working.
this is for you. You've been working hard. We have to feed you. We have to feed you, Jill.
All right. Let's
All
go
right.
to our next recipe.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to read that? Let's see what have Kimberly. You want to read that?
Okay, collard green rolls with sunflower pate and fiery roasted red pepper. Sunflower pate, 2 cups of raw sunflower seeds, 2 stalks of celery, a ½ cup of small red pepper, 3 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice or your bottled lemon juice, and 1 small bunch of fresh cilantro. Our sunflower pate, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of chicken style seasoning, and 1 teaspoon of sea salt. Okay, folks, for the filling, we need matchstick carrots, cut romaine lettuce, sprouts, and sliced avocados. For our roasted red pepper sauce, we need 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, a ½ small onion, 1 clove of garlic, 1 teaspoon of paprika, a ½ teaspoon of sea salt, 4 ounces of roasted red peppers in a jar, and 3/4 cup of vegetable broth with 1/4 cup of vegan sour cream.
You know, I'm excited about the roasted red pepper
Oh,
sauce.
yes.
Fiery
Fiery
pepper
roasted.
Well, I missed that part.
There you go. Oh, boy, what a combination.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, let's get started.
So let's get started. Where do we begin? Let's begin with our blanched collard greens.
Okay.
All right, because this is a collard green roll. So you see the collard green, these are blanched. So this is the collard green. Everyone knows the collard green.
Yes.
But that is, so you see that nice bright color that you get when you blanch it?
And how long do you cook it when you blanch it? If our
60
friends don't know
seconds.
it. Okay.
60 seconds.
Real short then.
So you make sure your oven, so before you blanch it, you make sure you wash them good.
Which
And
she
you
did.
cut-
We can vouch for
Yes,
that.
you watched it. I'm sure we watched it. Hey, Jan, why don't you tell us about the collard greens that you grow in your garden?
Oh, I have plenty of collard greens.
Oh,
Love
yes.
to grow collard greens. They're very easy to grow also. And my garden is filled with collard greens until animals, something keeps getting inside, eating up all my greens. So I know they must be pretty good.
All right. Well, basically, you're just going to take 1 collard green and you want to cut the stem out, you know, just a little piece of the stem
It's not so
at the
tough.
beginning.
Yeah.
And you can take the stem and you could just hand it to Kim because she loves to juice them.
Yes, we make
And
great smoothies.
Really?
they make
Yes.
excellent smoothies.
Yes.
It's high in
delicious.
calcium. Collard greens
Yeah.
are high in calcium, so if you want
So
calcium,
you want to use it all, even the stem?
yes,
Use it
even the
all.
stems. Don't throw anything away.
That's
Don't
right,
throw
that's
anything
right.
away, okay? From the leaf to the stem. And then we have our pot of water is boiling here, and we're just gonna throw our leaves in, pop them in. 60 seconds is all it takes.
Oh, that's
folks.
easy.
60 seconds.
So
All right, so
easy.
while Jan is watching that, we're gonna move on over here to make our
Okay, I'll move
sunflower
over here a
seed
second.
pate.
Okay.
Put the lid on?
So I just can't.
Maybe we can move this over a little bit.
2, 3,
All right.
4,
We can
5,
watch the
6,
clock.
60 seconds.
So we're gonna begin our sunflower seed pate. And what we do, because this is our filling for the collard green rolls,
Yes.
and it's raw. So what we do is we soak the sunflower seeds, raw sunflower seeds, overnight. You soak your sunflower seeds.
And why are we soaking it?
2
Why?
cups. Well, because the sunflower seeds, has an enzyme in there, and it helps to break down and it digests easier when you
Okay.
soak your beans or your nuts or your seeds. It's always better to soak your beans
Good,
and your
absolutely.
seeds.
Okay.
Helps it to digest easier. Then we'll put in there goes our celery, it's great for the bones.
Okay.
We're gonna put in our cilantro.
I love
Cilantro.
You see, we cook a lot with
I love
cilantro. We just
cilantro.
can't help it.
Yeah,
Can't
I
help
love
it.
it.
All right, your onion powder, red pepper,
Yes.
vitamin C,
Oh, yeah.
And color.
Oh, yeah. That's
And
right.
color.
We need that.
and then we need our chicken style seasoning.